And as the government reopens, the work for families to get back on track begins.
But some airport workers are getting a head start with a big bonus. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington.
As the federal government grinds back into gear after the longest ever shutdown, federal workers are getting back on the job.
Been difficult. I mean, it's a lot of uncertainty. People going to work, people not going to work, whether the government's open, whether the government's not open, whether flights are going to fly on time.
With back pay expected to roll out this weekend through early next week for furloughed and essential workers who haven't had a paycheck since,
oh God, I don't know, October, the beginning of October. I want to be able to pay my bills.
Major airlines say they're ready to ramp their schedules back up to normal once the FAA lifts a 6% flight reduction that's continued cancellations to ease staffing shortages and ensure there are enough air traffic controllers on the job. As the Homeland Security Secretary handed out $10,000 bonuses to TSA workers who kept coming to work without pay.
For stepping up, taking on extra shifts, for showing up each and every day.
Federal contractors do not get back pay.
It just piles on.
And even those who will have to dig out from the past 6 weeks.
You've had things that have gone in the rears. You may have had to borrow against your credit cards.
Millions of Americans are also waiting for their full SNAP federal food assistance benefits.
Hopefully by the end of this week, most will receive it at the very latest on Monday.
The swell in demand at food pantries, a clear illustration of a shutdown's real-world consequences, with the clock ticking until government funding runs out again at the end of January. Preventing the next shutdown depends on bipartisan negotiations over lowering health care costs. While the Council of Economic Advisors estimates this shutdown cost the U.S. economy about $50 billion a week and led to 60,000 non-federal employees losing their jobs. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.